Welcome to SPSN Game Day, Episode 3. It's your host, Ashton Seaman. We have a big episode ahead of you as football has their senior day, soccer continues with 5 big games in this episode, cross country wraps their season up, and volleyball starts turning their season around. Let's get into it. We are here at Tulare Field where football faced off against John Carroll for their senior day. This is a big game for conference standings leading up to the playoffs. Let's get into the highlights. We're starting off middle of the first quarter with 7 minutes left. John Carroll's driving down the field, and it is stripped out by Liam Bargansky and recovered by the Crusaders. The Crusaders have good field position, but leads to nothing after a Livingston interception. John Carroll in the second, driving again, and it is another fumble for the Crusader defense. They're really stripping the ball out well. John Carroll, fourth down, they run it, and it is a fourth down stand. The Crusaders hold him, and the Crusaders will get the ball back with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. This leads to a St. Paul's drive as St. Paul's driving down the field and Eli throws it to Jab. This is initially ruled a touchdown, but then down at the 1. The Crusaders are in great field position for Eli. Touchdown to Landon Blue. The Crusaders take a 7-0 lead heading into halftime. This is a big score for the Crusaders as scoring has not come easy in this game. After the half, John Carroll scores. Then John Carroll's driving down, and it is picked off by Bobby Cunningham and he trucks a defender, and it is a pick 6 for the Crusaders. That is a huge score to bring the Crusaders up 14-7 late in the second half. Then the Crusaders are driving, hoping to ice the game. Around midfield, Eli rolls out to the right, and it is caught by Andrew Cooper to put the Crusaders in great field positioning to win this one. 2 plays later, the Crusaders again are driving. Eli drops back for the pass, and it is caught by Andrew Cooper to ice the game, especially after the Quinn Clark field goal to make it 21-14, and that is our final score. This game took a while before it started as the first points came late in the second quarter. Despite John Carroll leading in almost every stat, St. Paul's defense made a huge impact with 3 turnovers, including a pick 6. Senior Bobby Cunningham and Liam Bargansky both had great days as they were our major defensive playmakers. On offense, the team heated up in the second half as a well-rounded performance with 110 passing yards and 91 rushing yards. This extends the in-conference lead for the Crusaders over Pilati as they stay undefeated in the MIAA. Next week is the final week of the regular season as the Crusaders face off against their rivals, Boys Latin, at home. Last Saturday, the varsity football team traveled to Severn to play the Admirals and picked up a big 20-6 win to extend their record to 6-1 and their in-conference record to 5-0. The team controlled the football, dominating in the trenches with 5 tackles for loss on the defense and recorded another game with 150 rushing yards. The offensive and defensive line all season have been a major strength of this team. Following the Severn touchdown, the Crusaders put up 20 unanswered points, led by wide receiver Landon Blue, who really cracked the game open following a 70-yard rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. We're at the beautiful Tulare Field, home of the St. Paul's soccer team. They had an eventful 2 weeks with 5 matches. As they enter the thick of their season, they are tested to the fullest. The first match of this stretch was against St. Mary's on Friday, October 10th. Let's get into the highlights of that one. Let's begin late in the first half as Max Levesque has the corner kick. He kicks it out, and it is headed in by Jacob Yishak to bring the Crusaders to the 1-0 lead. Next, Brendan Moore passes it out to Jacob Yishak. He dribbles past the defender, kicks it through the goalie's legs, and that is his second goal of the day as it propels the Crusaders to a big 2-0 win against St. Mary's. Soccer had another strong showing as they continued staying hot on offense as this game, and the player of this game is Jacob Yishak as he had 2 crucial goals. On the defensive side of the ball, they had another shutout. This trend feels extremely common with this team. They really don't let the other team score much. Following the home win versus St. Mary's, the soccer team traveled to Severn, where they tied 1-1, following the St. Paul's goal from Ali Estrada during a penalty kick. This is St. Paul's first tie in conference play. On Friday the 17th, the Crusaders returned home to play Boys Latin in historic Schindler Maisel Cup. Sadly, St. Paul's was unable to come through with the win as they had their weakest game of the season. Nothing seemed to work for the Crusaders as they fell to their rivals and out of first place in the conference. Following the loss to BL, St. Paul's traveled to Gerstel in a big get-right game to hold conference positioning following the loss. They came up with a big 1-0 win following the Ali Estrada goal as his dominant senior season continues. Lastly, last Friday, the soccer team hosted Pilati, playing on Thompson Field, picking up the big 6-0 win to extend their record to 6-1-1, currently sitting in second place in the B Conference with 2 games left in the regular season. This game against Pilati was dominated again on both sides of the ball, but especially the offense, as there were 6 goals. Tommy Cheswick had 2, Ali Estrada had 2, Adler Dotson had 1, and Fit Ivory also had 1. At SPSN Game Day, for our second challenge, we joined the soccer team before practice on Thursday. Let's get into that. We're here with the varsity soccer team. We're gonna shoot some PKs with them. This time, Ali's the one in goal. Let's see how this goes. Ali, how are you feeling here?
I'm feeling great. I think I'm gonna stop at least like 2.
When was the last time you were actually in goal?
Nah, you know me, I've never played goalie before, so we're just gonna try to save it like 1 or 2. I'd be happy with that.
Testing out the waters. Let's see.
Yeah, come on.
We have Harrison with the first shot. What are you thinking for this one? Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Let's go, H. No!
Oh! We got Finn with his first shot. What are we thinking for the first shot? What are we going for? Oh!
I was there. No, I was there.
Second shot, we have the 1-0 lead.
Last one works, so why not try?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Come on, H.
Oh! Must make this one. Let's see how it goes. Oh! I like the effort, Ollie. I like the effort. This is for the win. Pressure's on. Right at.
Right.
It's high risk, high reward. Let's see it. For the win.
Yeah, H. Get that out of here.
Goes.
I knew it was going there again.
We're all tied up, 2-2. Time to move the ball back. Let's see who wins it now. We're further back now. First shot in the tiebreaker. You got to get a big one here. Power.
Come on, H. Yo, you ain't got nothing on me.
He just misses it. Hits the crossbar. Finn here. Shot for the win. All the pressure's on. See if you can take it. And that's the win. Finn takes it. That concludes it. Finn is our winner. We all know the biggest loser is Ollie here. He let in a lot of goals.
Right.
How's it feel being on the other side of it?
I mean, like these shots are set up for them to score. So like, I'm happy I saved 1, and then H missed. So I don't mind it.
How was it being on the other side of a PK?
Oh, it sucks. I want to be on the other side again.
What about for the goalies?
I mean, I feel like me and H need to get a chance in the field now. I feel like I'm starting to start a prototype shooter if I wanted to.
You could. Playoffs might be calling you. Thank you, guys. I'm here at the finish line of the St. Paul's Cross Country course. Last Saturday, the St. Paul's Cross Country team and many members of the St. Paul's community ran in the Baltimore Running Festival. This is a yearly tradition for the team, as they always go down to the city to run with thousands of other Baltimoreans. Many members of the St. Paul's community also run, including faculty and alum. Most of the team participated in the 10K, but Thomas Millis ran in the 5K, and Miss Wack, Mr. Benzing, and Mr. Lewis all ran in the half marathon. This is extremely different from any of the St. Paul sporting event, as it is a different mileage distance as the team normally runs in the 5K. Also, there are thousands of people, and it is featured in the local Baltimore news. Last Friday, the cross-country team had their championship race at Shawan Downs. All 26 MIA teams in all 3 conferences raced together. Despite the strong race and many seasonal and all-time PRs for many of the Crusaders, the race did not go as planned, as St. Paul's got 8th in the A conference. This was a hard-fought battle for the bottom 4 teams, as they are all within 13 points of each other. This race is the end of the season for the team as they move into winter sports. We are here outside Pollock Gym, home of the volleyball team. They had an eventful 2 weeks with 3 matches, going 1-2 in that time. Starting off on the 10th, they played MSJ and lost 3-0. Last Wednesday, they returned back home to play Friends and won that match 3-1. We take you to an interview with Beckett Stevens about the match. Hey Beckett, the volleyball team had a big 3-1 victory against Friends. What were some of the key takeaways from that win?
Yeah, the biggest thing was we didn't give up. We lost the first set, but we just kept pushing and came together as a team, and didn't let that stop us. So we just kept pushing, kept the energy up, kept the talk up, and we were able to just do the fundamentals well, and then that led to 3 more wins.
Thank you. Lastly, on Friday, they played BL and lost that match 3-0. They still have 2 more matches left in the season against Calvert Hall and Curley as they look to improve their 2-8 record. Thank you for watching another great episode of SPSN Gameday. This week, our player of the episode is senior linebacker Liam Bargansky. In 2 football games, he had 11 solo tackles, 9 assisted tackles, and 2 crucial forced fumbles. Next week, we are releasing a special St. Paul's vs. BL football episode, and make sure to be at that game. As always, I want to thank Mr. Byers, Evan Hawker, and everyone else involved in the making of this episode. And lastly, let's get into the top 5.
Looks like the same formation. Livingston looking towards Cooper. Airs one out in the end zone to Cooper. Caught. Touchdown. Crusaders. Bobby Cunningham!
Big man touchdown! Big man touchdown! Woo!
Pick 6 from Bobby Cunningham. Absolutely trucked.